Hi guys, oops, you're a little too close. Scooch out just a bit. Pattern Dash Collections is where you want to be to find the next pattern, which is Happy Flowers. And in today's pattern, we're supposed to hide a bumblebee, a little bee. That shouldn't be too difficult with Happy Flowers. So this pattern, you can do just one flower, or you can do a whole host of flowers together. I could just do a small one and just do one flower. But I'm thinking I want to do this. So first thing we're going to do, there's sort of a hexagon shape. And in the middle there's a little dot. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that hexagon? Yes. Pentagon is 5. Hexagon is 6. So there's a 6-sided shape. On each corner there's a dot, and then in between there's one more. Little circles. Can you see that? Nope, because I've tilted the phone in a funky way so you can't see. I'll see if I can hold it like that. That's better. Okay. Trying to avoid the lights, but you know. So from this one to the middle one, we're going to make like a curvy V. And then just do that all the way around. From here to there, from here to there, all the way around. So it's almost a circle, but it's not quite. And then number 4, there's number 4. On these ones where you're farther apart from this circle to this circle, we're going to do a curve. And then from the other circles, we're going to come outward. So it's inward and outward. Okay. And then if you want, you can do them in a larger grouping and make them like this, which is where I think I want to go. It's a little more challenging. I'm going to go ahead and make a hexagon shape, which is not always easy to do. But I'm going to give it a go. So my hexagons are going to be a little wonky. I know that. But that's okay. So what I'm going to do is how am I going to do this? I'm going to create myself Is this a square? Let's see. Let's measure. It's about 5.5. Oh, look, this one's actually square. Wow. So let's find the middle. Little pencil. Find the middle of my square. And right here, I'm going to go this way. Make it even as I can. Let's do 1 inch. That'll work. Why does it look crooked? because the first one was crooked. Oh my goodness. Dawn. I'm not very good at construction. I really am not. Let's try again with a slightly less crooked line. We're just going to go and then at half. Put that right on the middle. Like so. And that should go half. Like that. Right? Right. So then I'm going to go here and here. And then I'm going to go here and here. There. What am I doing? I don't rightly know. I'm trying my best to figure out spacing to make a hexagon that's not too weird. Something like that. You guys can't see anything. Can you see it? I'm kind of making a brick-ish pattern, because then I can do this. No, that's not right. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's not right at all. Okay. I'm not very good at hexagons, which is why I don't do these patterns very often. I'm just not good at it. The last time I did a hexagon, I actually cut out a hexagon and used that as my thing. Oh. I see what my issue is. My lines going up and down need to be shorter than my... Okay, they need to be like that. And then like this. Okay. I see my issue. I see my issue. I think that's my issue. I'm not sure that that's my issue, but I think that's my issue. I don't want to touch that line. That's better. Not perfect, but better. It will do. Okay. I've got myself some hexagon shapes. Now I can put in my my grid, my dot grid. That was a lot more work than it needed to be, but hexagons are tough. I don't know exactly the best way to draw them, so that's what I did. I could be completely wrong. Could be all the way off, but anyway. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 4, 6 like that, and then 1 in the middle of each of those sides like that. Make a hexagon at each of my intersections, and then 1 in the middle of each of those lines, and then at my intersections, and then in the middle of the line. Something like that. Mine are not going to be neatly spaced. That's for darn sure. I do believe on the Pattern Collections website there is a Hexagon Grid if you want to print that out and use it. I would suggest it. Unless you don't care if they're wonky. Mine are going to be wonky. I think I got it. Sort of. So now I'm going to actually erase all of my guidelines so I don't get confused. I think I want some bumblebee bees. Before I draw my pattern, I want to stick my bees in there. What kind of bee do I want? I don't know. Time for another search. This time I'm not going to bumblebee image. No, 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 no. Bumblebee cartoon.
Check out these pictures.
Thank you. Cute. Boy, I don't get a whole lot of internet out here. Let me turn off Wi-Fi and see if that's better. Just a little, I think just a little, one of these kind, little cartoony. Little cartoony bumblebee bee. One there, and maybe one here, going this way. Something like that. And maybe one up here, going this way. Okay, got myself a few little bumblebee bees. What was that? Oh, husband's home from his bicycle ride. Alrighty, let's start with this pattern right there in the middle. And we're gonna go, I forgot to put the dot in the middle of each of these spots. And now we're going to look at the sample again. We want like a curvy V, like that, and like this. And then again, like this, and like that. Okay. I think no, I'm not gonna do all the curves first because I need to know which one each one is going to be. Okay, so outward. No, I did that backwards. Really? I'm supposed to go inward. Inward. Those were supposed to go inward. Alright, what do you do here? You do that. That's what you do. Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's try this again. These go inward, like that. And these ones go outward, like that. The only one I did wrong is that one. Oh well. Maybe in the scheme of things, when I'm all done, you won't notice. I have to figure out how to do it so that you don't notice. Okay, so this one has to go inward, so the V goes this way. Inward, 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 inward. Those are already done. Outward, outward. And I'm skipping that because that's where my little bee is. Guess I should actually draw my little bees first. All right, let's draw my little bumblebee bee. Little bumblebee bee there. Little bumblebee bee there. And then this one's going to go in here. And this one's going to be like aiming toward the middle of that flower. Okay, so now we've got an inward. Inward goes this way. Getting warm. It's going to be well over 100 degrees again today. Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So, for those of you who are in Celsius, let's see. Probably nearing 40 degrees Celsius, 38. It's going to be a hot day. And I was hoping to get all my drawing done early before it got hot. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning and it's already hot. I have to turn on my air conditioning. That makes a lot of noise. So I have one more drawing to do today if I can get it done. And so I think I will turn on the air between drawings. Okay, so far so good. The only thing I don't like is this bit right there. But I think I've come up with an idea of how I want to fix that. I think. I go this way, so I'm used to turning it that way. These are easy to do if you remember which way the curves go on the outside. Go inward like that on the big petal. And then they go outward on the little petal. Like that. Easy to do. I think that's what I'm going to do to kind of disguise that flower where I goofed. Give them stripies, which kind of goes with the bumblebee, right? See, you can always fix a quote-unquote mistake. By the time I get all of those filled in, you won't even see where I had that issue. I knew I'd come up with something. I just had to give my brain a minute to think. Yeah, something like that. Absolutely. I like it. I have fixed my problem. Okay. Okay. Now I want this one that way, and that one goes this way, and this one goes this way. Do, 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 do. This is easy once you figured it out. Oh, more. Okay, we're almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. Where are we at? Oh, we're at 31 minutes already. Wow. Okay, it's taking longer than I had hoped. Draw all these bits first. And then I'll come back and do my little stripes. Some of these are considerably closer together than others, but that's okay. Outward, inward, outward, inward, outward, inward, out and in, and then the rest of them are done. One more, and now this is the hard one. This is why I did it last. It's because I got a bee in the middle of it, because, you know, heaven forbid I should make it easy on myself and not do that. Outward. Okay, right, right, outward, inward. Okay, now some more stripies. Some stripies for sure. And I want to erase all my little drawings around my bumblebees. Okay. Let's answer a question. If you had to describe the saddest thing that ever happened to you, what would you talk about? It's kind of a personal question, isn't it? Yeah, that one, the absolute saddest, is not anything I'm going to talk about on the internet. Just not going to do it. Sorry, folks. I can get sort of sad, but saddest is not going to happen. Because it's not all my story. Belongs to someone else. Some of the moments of my deepest sadness have to do with grief and the passing away of members of my family. And I think of lots of people. I can't say that the grief of one is sadder than another, but I think just in general, grief is the saddest times that I've been in life. But the absolute most saddest also comes with my most depressed and my most angry event in my life, and that one's not going out on the internet. There are very few people who know about it, and it's going to stay that way. You know, it's okay to not be overly sharing with some things. There are some things that it's okay. I mean, you don't want to keep it completely to yourself because you do want to heal. And I do believe that talking some of this stuff out is very important. You can talk to a professional or you can talk to someone that you trust. But you don't have to talk to everybody. Whole dang world doesn't need to know your business. And that's what I feel like about that. Okay, I'm going to get out my thicker pen and I'm going to fill in my stripes. Fill in my stripes on my bumblebee. Well, I've ordered a new set of colored pencils, which may show up tomorrow. As soon as they come, I'll give you a little first impression review of them. Because they're They're considerably less expensive than some other brands, and so I thought I'd try them and see if they were worth buying. If they are, you know, I will stick them in my Amazon affiliate link. But I haven't put them there yet because I haven't tried them. And I won't recommend something if I've tried it and I really don't like it. Like those water brush pens that I have. I will continue to use them because I don't like to waste. But I don't like them. So I won't recommend them to others. Oh yeah, that's going to help bring this whole thing together. But it's going to be long, so I may have to split this up into two videos and edit, which I don't like doing. I really don't like doing it. But I may have to. This is going to be a long one. I feel it in my bones. Can I ask you guys to do me a favor and do something nice for someone today? I'm really feeling the. I'm thinking that on one level, I'm an empath. I'm not super empathic, but I feel like there are times where I just feel the hurts of the world very deeply. And right now I'm just feeling this whole overwhelming sadness. When we're talking about sad, I think right now is also a sad period of our collective lives, and I'm feeling this weight of the world. And I know that, you know, it shouldn't be upon me to feel the weight of the world, but I do. And probably because I'm very empathic. But, you know, if we would just all be nicer to one another, you know. I just don't know how to solve it. Maybe it's because I'm frustrated because I want to solve the world problems and I can't. Oh, that was wrong. So we'll just add another little bit, thick bit there. There we go. I skipped one. That big one is just too fat to get in these little spots. So I'm switching back and forth between my two pen tip sizes. But I do like this stripes to bring in that kind of bumblebee thing into the flowers as well. I just mainly leave this cap off and just switch pens. Be a little faster. Oops, I colored in my circle. Oh well. Okay, another question. If you had to spend 1 year alone in the wilderness, where would you go? I would probably go... probably go to the northwest, like maybe Washington State or Idaho, something like that. I wouldn't be good alone in the wilderness. I am not that resourceful. The alone part doesn't bother me. And if it was with some sort of pre-planned, off the grid, but still had shelter and food available, I could do it absolutely. The whole hunting, fishing, yeah, I don't think I'd be good at that. Although I suppose I could work at it. Fishing probably wouldn't be so bad. Hunting I don't think I'd be very good at, because I don't think I could kill mammals. I don't know why fish doesn't seem to be as bad as hunting, like rabbits or something, birds. Yeah, I don't know. Probably starve. Okay, I need another question. Another question. If you had to work for one type of factory for the remainder of your days, but could choose which kind, what would you pick? A factory. Kind of factory. Not sewing. I'd be really bad at that. I can sew, but not well. Not like auto parts or anything. Maybe, how about candy? Can I go to a candy factory? Is there such a thing? I guess there absolutely would be such a thing. I'm saying a candy factory. That's where I want to go. Live my life with sugar. Why not? Maybe that came up because we recently tried to make a batch of brown sugar candy. My husband made me some for Mother's Day. Is that when he made it for me? Because everything was closed. My favorite candy factory was closed. And he did a really good job. And then we've tried replicating it twice now since. Maybe it wasn't Mother's Day. It was Easter. It was further back than Mother's Day. It was Easter. And we've tried replicating it for Mother's Day, and then we tried replicating it just this week because I just was in the mood. And we've done a really bad job of trying to replicate it. Now, my mom says that there are times that candy making just doesn't work very well, depending on the weather. I don't know if that was it or if it was just user error. But this last batch was so bad. First batch was beautiful. A little grainy, but pretty good. Second batch, my son wanted to make candy with me on a Zoom meeting for Mother's Day. That was also so very sweet. And that came out pretty good. I think we overcooked ours, so it wasn't as soft as it should have been. It was supposed to be kind of a soft, but it kind of fudge-like consistency, but it turned a little brittle. But it was still tasty. And then this last time, I don't know what we did wrong, but it was awful. It didn't, yeah, I couldn't eat it. So, yeah, I'd like to work in a candy factory and learn how to do it right, because something we're doing is not accurate. So we're going to try a different recipe, and I'm going to have to pause this because I'm not done. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to put this on pause. I'm going to set these down, put this on pause, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got my pens back in my hand. Let's finish this. This is going to be a really long one. It's all of these little itty bitty things. The pattern itself didn't take that long to do. If I hadn't decided to do all these little stripes, I would have been done a long time ago. But, you know, gotta do what the pattern's calling you to do. So I'm really just kind of enjoying myself here. But I am a little warm. Hoping to get, since I'm still on vacation, I'm hoping to get every day this week. I'm hoping to get 1 week's worth of videos done. So I'm doing 3 drawings a day. For 4 different days during my week of vacation, and hopefully get a whole month's worth of videos done, so that in the next couple of weeks I won't have to worry about it, because they will be already completed. Because, you know, I have this feeling, I just have this feeling that when I go back to work, it's going to be, something's going to hit the fan. We're already struggling, and then they've had to reduce hours for the whole protest thing and curfew in our city, and So I know when I get back to work, I'm going to have a boatload of work to do. And I'm not going to have any time to get done, and I'm just going to be very stressed. I'm not going to really want to come out here and draw. I'm not going to have time. I'll have time to do like personal drawing in the house, but coming out here, I'm probably not going to have the time to do it anyways. And I'm not going to be in the mood. I already know that I can't draw after work. I've tried. I don't have the patience for it, or I'm just exhausted. I can't draw very well when I'm tired. I can't draw very well when my eyes are tired. That really is bad. Oops, missed one. But anyway, yeah. So I want to get all this done this week. Okay. I think I want... Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, that's not out, that's in. I want to have... some little bumblebee trails. Like this is where I've been flying. Like that. I don't know if you can really see them, but that's okay. And then I want, where did I put my colored pencils? I want a little bit of yellow. My little bumblebees have to be yellow. Little fuzzy bumblebees. Like that. Okay, and then working? No, it's opposite of what I want. Fudge. That's better. Some of them are going to have more color on them than others. I like that better like that. That's better. I needed a contrast, but I didn't want white. White I think would be too much. Although I might put white where that trail is. That might work. If I can get my white pen to work. That might work. Okay, let's do a question. If you could possess one supernatural ability, what would it be? It would be... It would be the ability to see into people's hearts and to know which ones were good and which ones were evil. I'd like to know the evil people before I interact with them. That's fun. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then I think I'm going to need one of these pens and see if this works. That one's working. I'm just following the dots that I made earlier because I don't think I can see them with the black just not really showing up. But I want this little bumblebee path to be a little more clear. So I'm just going to follow right next to it with the white. Oh, that's much better. Much, much better. Okay. And then this little guy went this way, and then a couple of dots there, and that way. Where did it go? I had it going that way. Like that. Oh, that's much better. Now you can see my little bumblebee paths. Alright, this was a super long video. Sorry about that. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to have to actually edit this one. And you guys have a great day. I have to edit it because My camera can only do 55 minutes at a time, less than an hour. So I had to turn it off and then turn it back on. So I'm going to have to stitch those two videos together. So I'm going to have to make myself a note of that. I will see you on the next video. I'm hoping the next one does not take me this long. And I will see you later. You guys have a great rest of your day. Do something nice for someone today and let's make the world a better place, okay? Bye.